presenters, Dr. Now and Ms. Kimiko Koseki. And the first presenter, Dr. Now, is talking about animal idioms. Animal idioms. Wow, that must be very interesting. So let's welcome Dr. Now, and she's now the chair of the Department of Translation and Interpreting, the Faculty of English, Linguistics and Literature, University of Social Science and Humanities at Vietnam National University, Ho Chi Minh City. Yes, so let's welcome Dr. Now with big hands.
Thank you, Dr. Chairs. So, good afternoon, everybody. And now I would like to present our presentation. This is about an analysis of animal idioms in English for translation in the lines of cognitive linguistics. And in my presentation, there are 5 parts. Now we go to the first part, introduction. And you know, idioms is one of the most concerns of the language translators. It's because idioms are formed in a particular historical period and they reflect unique cultural elements such as religions, customs, and habits. That the reason for English learners, and especially translation nature, they find some difficulties to have a full understanding of animal idioms. And we have 2 points of views from the traditional linguistics and cognitive linguistics. And for traditional linguistics, they concentrate on exploring the structural and formal aspect of idiom. Here they focus on the linguistic aspects, the language aspect. And for cognitive linguistics, they apply a systematic method to review the nature of semantics in idiom. Here we focus on meaning. So that is the reason why if we look at animal idiom in the views of cognitive linguistics, we will have some more choice or flexible choice for our translation. And you know that according to cognitive linguistics, they think the natures of idiom is not arbitrary, and idioms are systemized by underlying principle of human language, talk and perception. And here, the principle refer to conceptual metaphor. So on the first note, the metaphor, life is a journey. So it's very familiar, okay? And it's a great metaphors. And this is the beginnings of conceptual metaphors. Before we go into the deep analysis, I would like to provide you some key concepts so that we will have general pictures, right? Not the separated aspects of translation process. And the first one is metaphoricity in idiom. So what does it mean? So according to cognitive linguistics, it's one of the essential semantic features of idiom. And for traditional linguistics, idioms are dead, frozen metaphors that go on metaphorical and then have lost their metaphorical meanings over time and now are equivalent to simple conventional expression. You can have a look at this idiom, break a leg. But when we look at him, he looks very happy. Okay? So if we base on the views of traditional linguistics, we cannot translate its real meaning. Okay? Because it means good luck. So the opposite thing. So why? If we look at its origins, it's based on a superstition. If we say good luck to someone, maybe he get bad luck. And if we say the opposite thing, he will get good luck. For example, in Vietnam, when we visit a newborn baby in the hospital, we shouldn't say, oh, he is very smart, or she is very smart. So you have to say, oh, she looks foolish. And in the future, she will be smart. Alright, so that is the reason why cognitive linguistics argue that many linguists confuse that metaphor with conventional one. The idiomatic meaning may be determined by the arbitrary convention of usage. And I have just give you an illustration. So, it's because of lack of good knowledge of metaphorical roots of idiom. Many people believe that comprehension of idiom is the same as knowing the meaning of individual words, which is based on convention, but the truth is the opposite one. And we go to the second one, conceptual metaphors. This is the key concept in my presentation. According to Lockhart and Johnson, the essence of metaphor is understanding and experiencing one thing in terms of another. It means that if we want to understand something abstract, we should look at it through the more concrete one. The more concrete one. For example, if we want to describe the beauties of a rose, so we can say, oh, she is a rose, or a rose is more concrete, and we can see her beauty clearly. And idioms are based on conceptual metaphor, and a metaphor consists of two domains. We call target domains and source domains. And the knowledge is spread through a set of systematic correspondences called mappings. For example, if I talk about animal idiom, so we will find out the great change metaphor, humans are animal, and here the source domains will be animal and the target domain will be human, and we try to understand human through the animals. It means that we can find out the characteristic of a person in terms of physical and mental state, spiritual and material life through an animal traits. And I have just mentioned great change metaphor. And here, humans are understood metaphorically and animals or inanimate things in three aspects. The first one, semantics. Semantics means related to the body. Behavioral and emotional characteristic. So, and if we analyze metaphor related to animal in three aspects like this, we can find out a proper translation strategy and translation equivalent for animal idiom from English into another languages. And in my presentation, I will give some example in terms of translation from English into Vietnamese, because I'm Vietnamese native speaker. So how about idiom translation? Before we translate an idiom, we have to understand its non-literal meaning based on the form, all right? And we know that the non-literal meanings of an idiom is motivated by a certain conceptual metaphor. And if we find out the conceptual metaphor, we can find its meaning and we can find out its equivalent easily. And in idiom translation, there are many models on idiom translation suggested by many translators in the world. And they all share the same thing when they find the equivalent. However, they express in different terms and different ways to find out the equivalent. And here I focus on the final one, Sven says. And he provides four strategies. The first one, idiom with identical metaphor in the short and the target language. Identical is mean the same. And the second one, idiom with related metaphor. Related is mean somehow similar. And number three, idiom with different metaphor. And the final one, if we can find that we cannot find out any idiomatic expression as equivalent, we can paraphrase with no metaphorical counterpart in the target